Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks. According to God, your auditory perception has improved compared to before, but it is not yet flawless. I am granting you the capacity to differentiate between my speech and the discordant sounds in the spiritual realms surrounding you. It is advisable to disregard the opinions or experiences of the past, as you will not have the opportunity to repeat them. The voice of conflict holds no significant relevance, as you possess the authority and capability to effectively demonstrate the divine presence of Christ in your current circumstances. There is no need to listen to the voice of complaint, as I will provide you with many blessings, praise, and gratitude. Listen attentively to my voice, which alone conveys the message of the Father. I represent the overwhelming force of numerous bodies of water, overpowering and eliminating the meaningless and worthless impurities and harmful influences of scarcity, fear, uncertainty, and hopelessness. The Father assures you that you will not experience despair, as He is the source of your joy. I will ensure that you have an abundant supply since I am your source of sustenance. You shall have no apprehension, for I am your formidable fortress. You will have no uncertainty, as I will be present to support you and prevent you from stumbling over a stone. The celestial beings have acknowledged my vigilant concern for you, as declared by the divine. They are competing for a role in your life, as they can perceive a favorable outcome when I am creating one. They cannot help but find the claim that the enemy will triumph over you in your life and situation to be absurd, causing them to laugh. They are volunteering to engage in the battle to ensure your triumph, which is the purpose for which they were designed. Rest confident, declares the Father, as the curtain is now ascending on the ultimate phase of your breakthrough. Today, God declares that someone will enter your life who embodies a divine mission. The Father instructs them to guide them. Guide them to my divine presence. They have experienced intense hunger and thirst, yet no one has shown them the kindness to provide them with the life-giving water that I symbolize. Since I have provided sustenance and rejuvenation to you, I request that you provide sustenance and rejuvenation to this individual, enabling them to comprehend the truth present in my realm. According to the Father, demonstrate to them that I possess qualities beyond being merely a subject taught in Sunday school or a figure mentioned in history. Showcase to them the talents and abilities I have bestowed upon you. The Father instructs me to take what belongs to me and display it to them. This is an act of commission and benevolence that you will demonstrate on their behalf. Several individuals have been presented with this opportunity, but they declined it. They were excessively interested in their personal affairs and too engrossed to be of assistance to me. The Father requests that you relinquish everything you are holding in your hands so that He may provide you with something in return. Calm your thoughts to perceive the resonance of my voice. Direct your gaze away from the various diversions of existence and fix your eyes directly upon my majestic seat of power. I will guide my discernment, allowing you to regain both your sense of self and aid in the retrieval of the one who has become lost. Each day is a divine task. There are no days of rest in my reign. You consistently engage in the pursuits and acquisitions that arise from your connection with me, within the realm of my intentions and objectives. This includes both the benefits and blessings, as well as the obligations that come with being in a relationship with me. The Father instructs you to accept the assignment He has for you today. Observe to perceive, pay attention to perceive sound, and perceive through the senses to experience after receiving my precise instructions. Seize your chance promptly and without hesitation. The outcome will be quite beneficial, and adhering to instructions will provide immense pleasure to your present day. Today, God is proclaiming that it has been written about me in the Scriptures as the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Are you familiar with the identities of those monarchs? Are you aware of the identity of those noblemen? Did I not explicitly state, via Peter, that you possess the status of royalty? Kingship is a necessary condition for the existence of royalty. The territory is a prerequisite for the existence of kingship. I assigned you to your existence just as I assigned Adam to the garden to cultivate and maintain it. The Father asserts that dominion is your inherent condition. Your existence is not intended to experience dread, scarcity, or intimidation. The blood of Christ is the source of the regal blood that circulates within your veins. The royal DNA actively combats illness within your body. The royal DNA combats physical weakness or flaw. It generates a state of perfect physical and mental well-being. I willingly wore a crown made of thorns on my head so that you may wear a crown of glory, strength, and power on your head. Revise your thought process with this objective in mind, as advised by the Father. Adopt this mindset as your own. Allow this idea to guide your every external viewpoint. When you direct your gaze towards the throne, the Father instructs you to utter the phrase, "Thy kingdom come," as your plea. As my kingdom is established, your portion of the kingdom is also established. The Father declares that you are a king. You possess the status of royalty. You have been saved or rescued. God is inquiring about your desires and asking what actions you would like Him to undertake on your behalf. The Father declares that He does not show favoritism towards individuals, but He does value and honor faith. The global currencies will see a collapse, whilst the currency of the kingdom remains consistently valuable. Belief is the medium of exchange in the realm of royalty. The kingdom's currency will procure for you all the intangible things that cannot be purchased with money: morality, happiness, serenity, supply, recovery. There is an absence of economic downturn in the realm of heaven. As the chairman of the Bank of Heaven, I find no reason to modify my economic projection for your life. The money of the kingdom has remained stable and has not been devalued or removed from the reliable gold standard, which represents trust in my identity and my commitment to fulfill my promises when you approach me with confidence and faith. According to the Father, the exchange of cash between heaven and earth occurs through declaration and petition. The angels serve as money dealers, offering the highest value in exchange for prayers of faith uttered by you. Expand your faith, as instructed by the Father. Indulge in extravagant spending. Utilize it boldly. I have provided you with your allotted portion. You will not deplete your supply. The currency of the kingdom does not have a limited quantity in your life. It is unnecessary to maintain a continuous balance to prevent overdrawing. The Father asserts that heaven can't become insolvent. You are unable to deplete my resources. Please provide me with the information on your desired request. You must proclaim on the planet what will come to pass. By doing this, you eliminate any false beliefs in the world system and create your sense of security in me. Are you prepared for the imminent arrival at the entrance? Are you prepared for a comprehensive and profound transformation in all aspects of your life? The Father affirms that everything is accessible and achievable as you demonstrate your trust in me. According to divine proclamation, I am providing you with sanctuary. I provide you with protection and refuge. I have positioned myself above you as a protective covering of favor to safeguard you from the repercussions of your own decisions and the decisions made by others. The Father acknowledges that you are not flawless in your actions, and He does not anticipate perfection from you. Contrary to commonly held beliefs, I do not leave you to face the consequences of your immaturity and imperfection. If my identity and actions were different, the crucifixion would not have taken place. I am aware that you are merely composed of particles of matter in the form of fine, dry powder. I am familiar with your physique. I comprehend the inherent weakness of humans, as I experienced the most difficult aspects of human existence during my time on earth. The Father affirms that He is advocating for you and finding great joy in you. I do not view you with a kindly disdain. Contrary to what you may think, I have an intense passion for you. I was driven by my intense devotion to you to endure the crucifixion. My affection for you prevented me from summoning a multitude of celestial beings to rescue me from the crucifixion. My deep affection for you motivated me to tolerate several insults and slander from others, all to obtain the bride, of which you are a significant part. The Father declares that I bring Him great joy. Experience the brilliance of my affection towards you. The pain of being rejected and the undeserved disdain from others will diminish when you come to understand the extent to which I genuinely take pleasure in your presence. The Father declares that He has inscribed your name on His hand using the aromatic marks of nuptial camphor. I have permanently inked your name upon my hands. I will never abandon or desert you. Your name will endure eternally in my presence. The Father asserts that His love for you is not an incidental or secondary consideration. The all-consuming longing validates my eternal existence. Accept my affection, cherished one, and be aware that you are genuinely adored. According to God, I am linking you to my supreme authority. I will forcefully restrain the demon by placing your foot on his neck, causing him to plead for mercy that will be denied. I will imbue you with an attitude of profound dissatisfaction and weariness towards the deceitful nature of the devil. You are on the verge of losing all your feeble acquaintances as they lack the fortitude to continue socializing with you. When they encounter you on the street and you exclaim, "Boo," they will instinctively flee in the opposite direction due to their complete lack of comprehension regarding your spiritual journey with God. You are going to make bold assumptions appear as complete disbelief. The Father declares His intention to exert pressure on you. I will infuse your emotions with a significant amount of my essence, originating from your inner self. This may lead your relatives to believe that they should contact mental health professionals, as they may perceive you as having become mentally unstable due to your intense devotion to God. They perceive you as very radical in your current state. Their inability to restrain themselves or conceal their intense fear will be evident when they encounter the unconventional concept I have of the depth of my affection for you. The Father expresses his affection for you. I have an immense and profound affection for you that extends beyond any boundaries you may have conceived. I am about to inundate your mind and emotions with an overwhelming amount of my love, rendering you incapable of functioning for 1 week. The Father inquires if you are prepared. How enjoyable! Is it not time? Undoubtedly, it is. My profound affection for you is eternal and should be cherished at all times. According to God, the angels and celestial hosts are intensely and critically focused on me and my name. When my name is spoken and when my name is praised, they immediately respond. The Father commands, "Speak my name." By speaking my name, you will experience the ground shaking beneath you and the sky growing dark as countless angels descend onto your location to provide necessary assistance. Did you anticipate being excluded? The Father declares that his rule is imminent. It is approaching on a cosmic scale, indeed, but it is approaching with significant strength and force in your life. All the elements of my kingdom, including its powers, angels, potentates, dignities, soldiers, and strategists, are now being sent out with great strength and determination as you exalt my name. You are a member of the kingdom's signal corps, and the celestial beings eagerly anticipate the signal to commence their advance and annihilate the adversary. I am both your source of great joy and your place of safety, declares the Father. Within you, I exist as the GPS coordinates to unleash the full force of heaven's armies against the adversary of your soul, who dares to challenge the fulfillment of my promise to you. The user's text consists of the repeated sound, "Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha." Secure yourself, the Father advises. There will be turbulence ahead. You will decisively defeat the enemy, asserting your dominance in the sphere of conflict by placing your foot on his neck. According to divine proclamation, there exist 4 specific words that establish the boundaries and conditions of my interactions with you. No task or challenge is insurmountable. Men establish boundaries for themselves as the concept of boundlessness might be overwhelming and intimidating to them. I have not restricted or limited my promises in your life based on time, circumstances, or the opinions of others. I, the Limitless One, have removed all constraints from you so that you may engage in companionship with me and comprehend my intellect and eternal existence. Once you fully acknowledge the boundless nature of my essence within you, you will be able to experience both humility and abundance without experiencing any tension or concern. Once you truly believe that there are no limits to what you may achieve, you understand that any period of scarcity or need is simply a temporary break before experiencing a continuous flow of prosperity. It is important to acknowledge that I have consistently succeeded in meeting your expectations and will continue to do so in the future. Release yourself from the mundane routine of living in fear. It is evident that every commitment made to me has been and will continue to be affirmed and fulfilled. Embrace that truth, advises the Father. Take comfort in the fact that what is difficult for me is also impossible for you. Just as I am infinite and unlimited, I am demonstrating my all-powerfulness in your life despite the insignificant obstacles of today. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and subscribe to the channel and check out the luck in the description. Thanks for watching the video. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks. God declares that from this day forward, you shall cease to search aimlessly for the supernatural. You will feel quite comfortable and familiar with the exclusive realm of extraordinary phenomena, such as signs, miracles, and wonders. I am instigating the manifestation of my spirit and my intellect within you. My thoughts will manifest as live entities within you. During the shift, you may experience discomfort as I guide you away from earthly thinking towards the expansive and limitless thoughts associated with paradise. They will attribute to you the resemblance in speech and behavior to both your biological father and your divine Father. They will question the source of your newfound daring in life. The Father exclaims with a hearty laugh, "Bah ha ha." Simply express your thoughts and convey the same boldness of belief to them. Your prayers will transmit the qualities of my mind to others, rendering them incapable of desiring anything other than the kingdom. The Father states that you are a carrier, an embodiment of magnificence. There is no vaccine available for this. It is a condition that cannot be cured. According to God, your human spirit serves as a connection between everything natural and human, and everything that originates from His kingdom. The essence of your being encompasses the same qualities that Jacob witnessed during his nocturnal experience at Bethel. You are being visited by the celestial beings of God, who are moving upwards and downwards both on and inside you. The Father remarks that the space is becoming increasingly populated. The phenomenon of heavenly intervention in your favor is experiencing a rise in occurrence. You will experience and recognize this as the manifestation of my kindness in your life. The Father asserts that He is incapable of neglect. Understand my benevolence and recognize my determination to eliminate any barriers to your happiness. I have instructed the angel warriors to launch a full-scale attack on the state of being ordinary in your existence. The Father declares that your days of normalcy have come to an end. The day of adventures in my name has commenced. According to God, you are seen as His covert advantage. Within you, the mind of Christ is replacing religious thought. Religious inclinations, including erroneous beliefs, are merely transient thoughts that dissipate inside individuals when they encounter my divine presence. The Father asserts that He can maintain His independence in the presence of human idols. I am not anxiously wringing my hands or restlessly pacing on the throne, contemplating how I will illuminate the obscured intellect of humanity. Your existence and the reality of my love may be proven solely by your presence. You will serve as the exemplar of the extraordinary lengths I am prepared to undertake to demonstrate my profound compassion for men. The Father instructs everyone to put on their dancing shoes and invite their friends to the party. The time for celebration has arrived, along with the moment of achieving success and obtaining all the nice things I have promised. The Father commands you to display my admiration for men in your heart. Challenge me. Challenge me to disappoint you in front of others who ridicule and doubt. You will derive pleasure from my forthcoming actions. According to God, the increasing interest in all things spiritual is not solely the result of the enemy's influence. I have introduced a profound inquiry into the world to inspire individuals who are eager for truth to yearn for my presence and actively search for me. Upon discovering my presence, they will gaze directly into your eyes. The Father declares that His words and His heart should be discovered within you. Some individuals who are rejected by religion are desperately searching for the authentic version. Utter within your innermost being the affirmation, "No individual is expendable." Venture forth onto the main roads and side streets and guide them towards me, ensuring that they experience the love that resides within you. The Father declares that this is your commissioning. You were born into this world as the initial yield of a group of workers who are indifferent to the opinions of others. Their sole objective is to make my true identity known to people who are seeking me. Celebrate, declares the Father, for this is the realization of your divine purpose. Today, God declares that He is intentionally dissolving the distinction between the sacred and the secular. I am blurring the divisions that men have established between what they perceive as natural and what they consider to be spiritual. Utter the phrase, "It is all identical," within your heart. Men often establish limitations on concepts they cannot fully grasp, allowing them to find solace in their misguided beliefs of a structured and organized cosmos, thus aiding their peaceful slumber. The Father asserts that He is blurring the boundary between the point at which the user's involvement ends and his own begins. I will establish such a deep and intimate connection with you that you will perceive yourself as being unified with me. The Father affirms that you are in complete unity with Him. Do you possess knowledge of this information and acknowledge it as an accurate representation of reality? The limited intellects of apprehensive individuals have perceived me as a distant and unfamiliar deity. The Father declares that He is not a distant deity. I am near you. I am in intimate proximity, like to the proximity of hands and feet. I am the essence of your respiration and the subsequent cognition. The Father declares that He is exerting pressure upon you. Expose yourself and apply pressure against me. Today is a fresh day. Today, you will get everything that I have acquired by the sacrifice of my Son. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and subscribe to the channel and check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching the video.